Hey guys, what's up? Captain Foley here with you to just chat, talk about things, do a live, hang out with you guys. You know the routine. You know the routine. You've been here before. And if you haven't, welcome. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Or not. I don't know. Hold on, I just gotta get a message sent to my mods because I kind of just did this impromptu, so sure none of them are around, and that's okay. I don't know why they think they can have lives of their own. Psst. Pathetic. Where? Oh, I thought I saw it there. There it is. Going live. Be there or be fired. Going on. All right. Now, let's get into the chatty chat. Everybody's probably like, what the hell is that thing in the thumbnail? Well, if you follow me on Facebook, you would know the answer to that. It is a crocheted, life-size face hugger, which is pretty rad. Look at that. That's like a man's best friend right there. But no, it's like fully life-size. Can touch to my face. Put the whole tail around my neck. I can see you. Anyway, may play some Aliens tonight with my buddy Richard. We'll see. But let's see what you guys want to talk about. And oh yeah, I'm doing $20 super chat shots tonight as well. I gotta go in the other room and get the alcohol if anybody super chats, that is. And if not, that's cool too. All right, so pin the massage. There we go. Richard says that thing looked like something from a local store that I won't mention. Joseph Barbado, what's this about the demise of Prodigy? Yeah, Prodigy has been canceled. And they're going to be removing it from Paramount Plus streaming services because fuck everybody that likes Prodigy, I guess. We're going to talk about that. We're going to have a live about that next week, probably on Monday, actually. So nobody's happy about it. So they're shopping around to see where season 2 will play, and then they will they'll go from there. Hopefully somebody will pick it up and, you know, yeah, hopefully somebody will pick it up and actually create another season. Who made that? My mother-in-law made that. Sylvia's mom. You can close my laptop, says Sylvia. Okay. Laptop closed, my dear. Aliens Dark Descent seems more your style. Will you play? Aliens Dark Descent. Haven't heard of that one. Is it a new one coming out? You're saying, will I play? I assume that means it's not out yet. Yeah, I would be down for that. Wow, the pug got weird looking. Yeah, it did. Thoughts on Prodigy's cancellation? It sucks, and Paramount Plus or CBS have their heads up their asses and they're so out of fucking touch with their fan base. They don't fucking know what the hell's going on. We're gonna greenlight the fucking Starfleet Academy show because Alex Kurtzman wants to. Because it's Alex Kurtzman's show. We're gonna do that nobody fucking wanted, and we're gonna get rid of Prodigy, which has been phenomenal. That being said, not everybody, a lot of the posts I've seen on Facebook about this, and even Twitter, I haven't watched Prodigy. A lot of people haven't watched it, which is a fucking, it's criminal, honestly. And I think that's part of the problem. They shot themselves in the foot with Prodigy by breaking up the season the way they did. There was like 5 episodes, then a break, then another 5 episodes, then a long break to the final 10 episodes of season 1. Nickelodeon must fucking not know what they're doing either. Anyway, so a lot of people just haven't watched Prodigy because it's a kids show. Duh, don't want to watch a control. Not gonna give it a fucking chance. So I blame a lot of that shit for it as well. But yeah, CBS and Paramount have their heads so far up their fucking asses, they don't know what the fuck. They don't know what's what. They're way out of touch with the fan base, and they need to fucking smarten up. Is my thoughts on that. You are not right in the head, sir. I know, right? And that's why you come and watch me. I'm crazy, so you don't have to be. Notifications worked. Permission to beam aboard. Permission granted, War God 6. Eric Martin throws in $20. Better have a drink before it bursts through your stomach at breakfast. Hold on, I'll look at the drinks. Alright, I'll have that shot. Just give me a second here. So thank you, Eric. Much appreciated. So I had 3 things I could have done tonight. 4, actually. One was play Aliens, but when I messaged the group, nobody got back to me right away. So I was coming at home what I should do a live, go for a drive in the Camaro, or go for a walk. I'll tell you something, it's too bloody muggy and humid out to go for a walk right now because it rained earlier and it's just shit right now. So that's out of the question. And the Camaro, I mean, I could do that, but really not feeling that tonight. I thought, why not do a live? So here I am. Finally, and yeah, Richard got back to me right before the live saying that he'd be down for playing Aliens. Cheers, by the way. By the way. Thank you, Eric. And I am drinking still the Crown Royal Apple. So I might play some Aliens after this live stream and maybe stream it, tie it in with the whole facehugger thing. So, have you talked to Aaron about it? Not directly, no. I think Sam has. I have not yet. So, hope you're okay. I am. Thank you very much, Joseph. Eric says, Captain, do you like Star Trek Strange New World Season 2, Episode 2? I'm not really a fan of the legal court case in Star Trek. I'm not really, I'm the same way, I'm right there with you. It was fantastically written and well acted, but it just wasn't a great episode of Star Trek for me, so I'm kind of right there with you. Like I said before, I'd rather watch Court Martial, Measure of a Man, or Drumhead before this one, or any of the other ones, honestly. This one was just very straight line and not very Star Trek-y, so... Eric Epperling, and why has Star Trek made all the characters in authority women? Super wokeness? Well, Pike's not a woman. I see why you're saying that, but I fucking hate the term woke and wokeness. It's called being progressive, and woke is so fucking overused and fucking has been turned into this thing. I fucking refuse to... Fuck anybody that says wokeness or woke. I'm sorry, but go woke, go broke. Oh, you're fucking brilliant. I'm talking to you, Eric, but goddamn. Yeah, it's the society thing, right? The pendulum swings. It's like way over here in the 50s with men and stuff, and then it kind of equaled out for a while, more or less. And now it's on the other end of the swing. It'll come back around. It's trends. It's how it always happens. I watch kids shows at 6 a.m. every morning. When I get up, it makes me remember the good part of my childhood. Nice, Richard. Clone of Jonathan just came out a few days ago. It's top-down RTS, lots of shooting. Ah, I'll have to look it up. You need to show off the car at the car show. It kind of looked sad the last time. Nah, fuck. Do you see the other cars that were there? First of all, they were all waxed, polished, and like had no paint blemishes. Mine has got like some issues, some body issues. It wasn't waxed, has severe oxidization right now because that's the original paint job from 1979. And yeah, I haven't had a chance to do the rubbing compound and then the buffing and then because it really shines up. It's a really brilliant midnight blue metallic, but it looked pathetic and sad. So I'm like, I'm not putting this in the car show. No, it would look really bad compared to all the other cars that are there. Eric Martin, I buy the booze and pay him to drink it. I'm such a super fan. You're not wrong, and I fucking love that, man. But I got booze that you didn't give me this. You didn't give me the Crown Apple Royal or the Crown Royal Apple. Oh my God, Crown Apple Royal. My dyslexia is coming through. Crown Royal Apple. You didn't give me that. My son gave me that for my birthday. So yeah. Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? Nothing, Terrence. Olivia, member for 22 months at the rank of captain. So does this count for $20? If not, remember my dog Apollo is judging you. He says wolf. He says wolf, does he? He says wolf? Okay, well, it won't count for a full shot. I'll do a half shot. There we go. I'll do a half shot for that. So thank you, Olivia. Hopefully I suffer no ill effects from that face hugger that was on my face a minute ago. Tell us how you really feel about Prodigy. Prodigy's fucking fantastic. It's fantastic. It's one of the best new Star Treks. Why they chose to do what they did, I'll fucking never know. But I will refrain from using the what W word from now on. I mean, you don't have to. It's just my personal opinion. I get sick of hearing it because you hear it on all the fucking hate channels like Nerdrotic and Doom Dick and all those fucking assholes are all like, everything's so woke. At least the critical drinker calls it the message, but it's still fucking irritating. Yeah, I apologize for my rant and my tirade there. Captain, did you ever get that White Castle burger situation worked out? I did not. Exactly, Captain. Society needs their fill of craziness till it swings back to common sense. But then it's back to craziness from the other side. Exactly. Mike P, Captain Foley, have you watched the series Ark? Pretty good sci-fi series. I have not, no. Richard, blood wine for my nephews who's in the hospital with a 50-50 chance, unconscious with sepsis. What I wouldn't do for medical tricorder and a hypospray. Sorry to hear that. Positive vibes and thoughts heading out that way. Eric Martin, son gave you peach. I gave you the apple. Alzheimer's setting in? No. Oh, shit, you're right. You're absolutely right. You gave me the apple. Well, let's just say I filled this with the peach. So I'm drinking the peach. Yes, Alzheimer's, I guess, is setting in. God damn it. One of my biggest fears. Kevin Scott. The review you guys did of episode 2 was great. Not much mention of the reuse of Starfleet headquarters as the courtroom. Well, we mentioned it, but it's not worth talking about in any great detail. Excuse me, we mentioned it. We absolutely mentioned it. So, oh, I got a bit of a chest pain. Must be that chest burster coming through. Oh my God. Oh my God, we're infected. We're infected with face huggers and chest bursters. Oh my God. Check this shit out. It's a fucking face hugger and a chest burster. Bah! And I just need a full-size xenomorph and I'll be good to go. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Sending a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. That's why you guys love me. That's why you come here. Anyway. They really did cancel Prodigy. Or did they put it on the back burner for a while? All reports say they canceled it. Get 10K. Update on the Admiral's ship. I've been busy as hell lately. Nothing a good week. Long nap won't cure, but the Admiral's ship is nearly done. Just 2 or 3 more things left. No problem. New Yorker in Vegas. Which episode of Star Trek Picard Season 3 was your personal favorite? Probably episode 6, the one where they go to the museum. I'd have to go back and recap. For your information, your rants are half the fun of being here. I know. Bo Smoke. Headed to Cars and Coffee. Cheers, though. Oh, you're going to a Cars and Coffee? See ya. Enjoy. Eric Epperling. I read that Klingon blood wine is not made from blood, but it's twice as potent as whiskey. Yeah, I knew it wasn't made from blood. It's a little bit thicker. It kind of more resembles blood, but it's not made from blood. That's just disgusting. So, yeah. New Yorker in Vegas. Hope your nephew pulls through. To Richard, yes. JL Young, hello. Junkman, did you hear there's a new Star Wars show? That Stranger in a New World is good or woke? Yay! The Junkman's here, everybody. I haven't heard of the show Stranger in a New World, no. Maybe they'll have an episode called The City on the Edge of the River. Anyway. New Yorker in Vegas. Hello, my honey. Hello, my sweetie. Exactly. Okay. I like you even more. I didn't know I could. I aim to please. No wonder the cat was coughing all the time. Exactly. Clone of Jonathan, you beat me to it. Yeah. Terrence Childs, that chest burster movie moment is the greatest moment in sci-fi cinema history. I absolutely 100%, 1000% disagree with you. It's fantastic. It's definitely up there in the upper echelon, but it would not be the best at all by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe in a sci-fi horror, maybe. Then it gets pushed higher still, but I still don't think it's number one. But that's your opinion and you're wrong. So that's fine, Terrence. I'm kidding. All right, Olivia throws in $2. Face hugger is the only thing that will hug Stuart. I mean, the pugs would hug me if they could. They sleep on me all the time. Sylvia hugs me all the time. And like special kinds of hugs. Naked underneath the cover kind of hugs, you know. So, you're wrong, but that's all right. Terrence Childs, do you know if the Orville is canceled or not? No idea. Just hasn't been renewed. It's blood wine as in celebrating blood being spilled in battle. Yeah. New Yorker in Vegas. Rumors that the Star Wars show, The Acolyte, has been canceled after they've fired the showrunner. Where'd you hear that from? Doom cunt? I mean cock? I mean panic pecker? I mean dickhead? I don't know. I 1000% say no. So, but I don't know. I haven't seen any news on that one way or the other. I have a feeling that's just one of those fucking clickbait videos. So, Eric Epperling, there is blood wine, but prune juice is the warrior's drink. That junk man, you keep coughing. Do you have tuberculosis? Might want to get that checked out, playa. No, because I'm not coughing up blood, so we're all good in that regard. I wish people would literally shut the hell up about my coughing. I got sick a while ago. I was coughing a lot. It has been hanging on and not quite going away. So, and this has happened before. Go back and watch all 9 years of Trekyards history. I go through waves of like coughing issues. I don't know why. It's a thing. Then it goes away for months. Nobody thinks about it. Nobody says a thing. You're not coughing. You sound really well. You sound really awesome. Are you good? Or you are good? Are you going to get sick soon? No. But when you have a cough and it hangs on a little bit, Smack you guys. Kevin Scott. If the new engineer lives thousands of years, she could have been the actor in Taxi in the 1960s and also be on the Enterprise. Yes. And it makes you wonder. It makes you, what is she? She's a Phalanite? Can't remember the name of the species. But yeah, it makes you wonder if Connor McLeod from the Clan McLeod, there can be only one. All of those immortals in the Highlander, if they were the same species. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Kid 10K, just as I was about to type, if that chest burster starts singing, I'm out of here, you ended up doing it. I mean, that's the way that works. Richard, I think some of the trial rubbed up on you the way you were talking about. You know the word we can't say anymore? I don't blame you. It makes me mad too in the same way. I take it you saw our review then? Yeah. Was in the cup. Oh, that cup? That is just fruit juice. Fruit punch. Kevin Scott, Seth is just involved in his other projects for now, so pause on the Orville. Urs, has anyone see the new indie movie yet? Dial of Destiny. No, I don't think it's out yet. It's out on the 30th, I believe. I think it's the 30th. I think there's been pre-screenings of it. Some people have seen it, but my tuberculosis is acting up again, y'all. Eric Martin, between Doomcock and Mike Zero, Kathleen Kennedy has been fired 100 times now. I know. Richard says, LOL, that looks so much like the monkey my mom made me when I was a really little kid, but that doesn't look like a monkey. I says, what? Oh, the monkey she made you doesn't look like a monkey. Is it looks like a sock puppet monkey? Is that what you're talking about? Because yeah, that kind of does look like that. Eric says, Pelia, Carol Kane, is the Enterprise engineer right now. But according to the Star Trek timeline, when does Scotty become the chief engineer? Don't know. Right before the events of Where No Man Has Gone Before happens, I would assume. And it'd be great. I think we're going to find out that Pelia, when she was teaching at the academy, actually taught Montgomery Scott, and she's going to recommend him for the position on the Enterprise when she leaves. That's my thought. Kit 10K, do you have acid reflux? Because that does cause you to cough. I do not have acid reflux, no. New Yorker in Vegas, we care about you, Captain. That's why we all notice the cough. But I get why you constant questions get annoying. But we all care, good sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know you guys do. But yes, constantly being asked about it all the time or bugged about it is really fucking irritating. So, and I know you guys don't, you might not watch another live where you see me coughing and then you hear me cough and you're worried and you ask. I get it. I really do. But when I get asked like 15 times in one live about my cough, it really gets fucking irritating really quick. Because you know what? A lot of people come in like an hour into a live. It's already been talked about 2 or 3 times and they gotta fucking bring it up again. It's just annoying. So I'm just here to set the record straight. Junkman, can you ever be serious for 5 seconds? Because I know your comment there of COVID. No, I did not have COVID. I have never had COVID. I haven't got COVID once since 2020. Never have I had COVID. I had a very serious cold, like probably 2-3 weeks ago, and my sinuses were stuffed up. It was just a brutal cold. Not every fucking sickness these days is COVID. You can't have a sore throat. You can't have a cough. You can't sneeze. You can't fucking have a fever. If you do, they're like, is it COVID? It's not fucking COVID. All right, so no, it's not COVID. Junkman, okay. Junkman, I love you. I love you to pieces, okay? I love your show, your channel, your content. You're going to fucking clip this, aren't you? God damn it. Anyway, but I wish you could just be serious for 5 seconds. Instead of trolling me all the time. Anyway, there. It's been said. Dave Nova, Star Trek is the best. It is. Cool. Fruit punch and tequila? No. No alcohol in the fruit punch. I'll be your Huckleberry. That's right. It's a fucking great movie. I can have entire conversations in meme form. And the only memes you really need are Han Solo and anything from Tombstone. Those are like the best memes of all time. So, or not memes, GIFs, I mean, GIFs for like a messenger chat. I can have complete conversations without actually typing anything, except just typing in for the search for the animated GIF. It's a skill, and me and my buddies have a messenger group chat, and a lot of us do it, where we basically have an entire conversation just with animated GIFs. So, speaking of indie, I plan to see Dial in a week from now. Nice. Kit 10K, have you seen the new Transformers movie yourself? I did start off a little weak, but the ended up being pretty good. I did see it. Yes, I saw it on Father's Day. My son Christian took me. I think I fell asleep a few times, but honestly, I was very tired and feeling very run down that day. So I think I missed one or two moments because it didn't quite flow for me. And for the love of God, stop putting human characters in our Transformers movie. No one wants them. No one gives a fuck. This Noah kid fucking irritated me for half the movie. Near the end, I liked it. Near the end, I liked this character. And that twist at the end, I don't know, spoilers to anybody who hasn't seen it, but that twist at the end, tying it in with something else, mwah, chef's kiss, brilliant. Oh, absolutely love that. But please, for the love of God, give it up with the Unicron shit. Anyway, yeah, seeing some Beast Wars characters on screen was pretty awesome. And my daughter works for Porsche, so Mirage is a Porsche. I can't remember the model, but they have Transformers tie-in merch gear or merchandise at the Porsche dealership. So she get me a hat, and she get me like two shirts, a short sleeve shirt and a long sleeve shirt with Mirage on the back and like the Porsche symbol, the Autobot symbol, and then for some reason there's an X underneath them. But they're really cool merch, so yeah, there's that. Kevin Scott, the swords you have by the bookcase, do you have an Epi? I was trained by the Greek national champion on Epi when I was young and skinny. No, I don't. I've got a lot more swords than that, though. That's just a few of them. I've done quite a few sword videos over on my Captain Foley personal channel. I used to have a nice collection of like 36 before my fucking divorce. However fucking many years ago that was, like 18 years ago, something like that. But the stupid bitch took them all, so I had to rebuild my sword collection. I still have a fantastic collection. It's just that's not all of them. So there you go. Jeff W. If they make a Strange New Worlds movie on Paramount Plus, it should focus on Pike's accident and Kirk becoming captain of the Enterprise. That'd be fantastic. That's a great idea for a Paramount Plus movie. Yes. I bet if you did a live about let's talk about this cough, no one would comment on it. That's fucking funny. Richard says, hello, I've tried to give you money and you've used the C word. That makes me laugh, and now I gotta figure out how to go about that again. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like, you used the C word, I'm unsubscribing and never following you again. Hey, what you see is what you get with me. I am me, 100% on these. I don't like censor myself. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Don't come to the live. It's that simple. But wow, yeah, I ran into somebody when we were in Louisville. We were at an antique mall that was full of like old vintage toys, and one of the guys that worked there came up to me and says, "Are you Captain Foley?" I'm like, "Yes." He's like, I love your channel. You guys make me laugh. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He says it's a good thing. You have a very twisted, sick sense of humor, and so do I. So I'm like, yes, love it. Mike P. My hope is that you are nowhere near any of the fires. Peace and... Oh, fuck no. They're way on the other side of the fucking country, and then fucking Quebec, which... Not near me at all, man. Yes, the Enterprise getting retrofitted has to happen, Donnie. Well, into an enhanced and augmented version of the Where No Man Has Gone Before version of Enterprise. There you go. Eric Martin throws in $20. Again, Eric, my man, you're killing it. Meme Conversations is like the Darmok episode. 100%. 100%, my friend. The thing that bothers me about them, though, is a lot of times I know the perfect one to use, and I can never find it. I try different search results, it doesn't come up. And then by the time you do find it, or something similar, two other people have commented, and it's like, I gotta hit reply to that one to fucking, so they don't think I'm talking about something else. It's just kind of irritating, but cheers, Eric. Darmok Engelada Tanagra. His eyes uncovered. Curtis Simpkin. How's it going, Curtis? So do you still have trolls, Captain? To let you know, now I got them as soon as I got 1,000 subs. Now I got trolls. Yeah, it's just it's part of the YouTube culture. It's part of being part of social media. I tell my trolls to go fuck themselves, and then yeah, I don't keep engaging with them. I just tell them off once, and then usually kick their asses to the curb. So it's fine. And not everybody likes our content for many reasons over the years, and kind of upsets me sometimes. You know, it's one of those things, like 10 positive comments are great, but then you get one negative comment and you forget all 10 of the positive comments, and you focus on the negative one. But you know, it is what it is. It gets better with more time you're doing this. Don't read all the comments. That's one of the secrets. If you don't have people that hate you, you're doing something wrong. If you're being you, being a true version of yourself, and you're presenting content that you feel very passionate about, and people aren't offended by it, some people, then you're doing something wrong. You have to have enemies. You're going to have enemies. You're going to have people that dislike you. It's just the way it is. But anyway, yeah. Don't know where I was going with that, but Eric Martin, we both fell asleep during Black Adam. Kind of mediocre, in my opinion. I just watched Shazam, Fury of the Gods tonight with Sylvia, and I really enjoyed it, actually. I don't know why. Not much has been said about it or talked about, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Kudos to my friend Resurrected Starships on what the Connie-class Enterprise should have looked like in Strange New Worlds. Richard says, I'm sorry, I meant your chest burster looked like my monkey. Yeah, I know, I figured that out. I get it. It looks like the sock puppet monkeys with the red mouth and stuff. Yeah, I figured it out. Don't worry. I got you. Kit 10K, when it came to the voices for the Transformers, Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime, always the best choice, and Ron Perlman as Optimus Primal was a great choice. I thought Ron Perlman was all right as Optimus Primal. I really wish they just would have got Gary Chalk. Gary Chalk is Optimus Primal. He's got the best Optimus Primal voice because he's Optimus fucking Primal. He's still around. He's still doing shit. I don't know why they didn't ask him to do it. So I'm kind of mad about that, honestly. But hey. Terrence Childs says, I tried to eat 50 pieces of fried chicken and I failed miserably. I got to 31. Shay Locomotive Productions. Sorry I am late. I was with my brother getting his new Alfa Romeo SUV. Jason V-Neck is here. What's up, buddy? He says, always happy to see my man, Captain Foley. That's bullshit. You're a legend. Ha ha ha, that's another one to add. Go fuck themselves. I love it, Cap. Yep, I don't pull any punches. People don't like it, and I really don't give a shit, so. Trolls, oh no, it's an invasion. And Sean O'Neill is right. Hit that like button. 45 of you here, 24 likes. Hit that like button. Let's try to get up to 50 likes. I think we can do it. I want you to hit the like button. Captain Foley said so. That junk man, I troll out of love. I don't troll ones I don't like. Lieutenant Foley rules. Well, there you go. No, it's like when you hang out with your best friends and you call them shitheads and fuckface and all that shit. I get it. But all that being said, maybe just once, maybe twice, maybe more often than not, just be nice. Troll me occasionally. Or God 6. Is there a world record for most people on block list? I'd probably have that. I block tons of trolls. I can't comment on anything without getting trolled. Curtis says, I hear that Picard Season 3 is due out on Blu-ray and 4K, coming soon. Yes. And it's actually, there's a collector's box set. It's like almost $300. It comes with like all of his comm badges from TNG on. It comes with all of TNG plus seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Picard. And there's some other bonus stuff in there as well. So Kevin Scott says the differences between Discovery and Strange New Worlds. In Discovery, everybody looks like they're about to get really mad, and in Strange New Worlds, they look like they're about to laugh or smile or laugh. I mean, you're not wrong. Well, Shay, Locomotive Productions. I thoroughly enjoyed Shazam 2 as well. Jeff W. Everybody talking about my cough has irritated my cough. Plus, I don't talk constantly all fucking day. It's when I talk constantly on a live stream that it starts acting up because it gets irritated. Usually I'm not coughing during the day because I really don't say much. I don't talk a lot. But here I have to talk because dead air is bad for business and dead air is bad air. So, yeah, I have to kind of talk, and it irritates my throat a little bit sometimes. But Jeff says he was able to eat 32 pieces of fried chicken. Curtis says, can't we all just get along? I know, Curtis, I know, I hear you. Eric Martin Cap says, I want you to be nice until it's time not to be nice. Name that movie. I want you to be nice until it's time not to be nice. I know it's familiar, but I need a clue. I need a hint for that one. Eric says they better give a lot of bonus stuff if it costs $300. Oh, they do. They do. Well, you're getting all 7 seasons of TNG. You're getting all 3 seasons of Picard. Not that the first 2 are worth anything. And like I said, you get actual, like, all the comm badges that Picard wears over the course of TNG and Picard, which is, there's like 6, I think, in there. You get other bonus shit as well. I just can't remember what it is right now. Actually, let me see if I have. I will look it up and tell you what it has. Just gotta wait for that to download first, so hold on. Shayla Kumar Productions. I can't believe Disco got to season 5, but Project can't get past season 2. That is BS. It is BS. The reason Discovery kept pushing on and on and on is CBS wanted to prove a point. The fans hated it so much that they're like, we're gonna fucking make sure that this thing fucking lasts. So they kept pushing it every year to make sure that they got those more seasons. So, yeah, they're trying to prove a point for sure. Grant McGregor throws in $10. Feel bad Prodigy being canceled. I do not want a Starfleet show when Prodigy was my Starfleet show and Prodigy was my legacy show. Aw, yeah, I agree. Urs says, must be Clint Eastwood movie. Richard says, you're still here. You are just awesome. I think Richard's been drinking. Please excuse him. Oh, Patrick Swayze. That's easy. That's Roadhouse then. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely. That's it. It's Roadhouse. Patrick Swayze. Roadhouse. Thank you. That was a really good hint. A little bit too good. That junk man. Who's your favorite Star Trek TNG minor character? Mine is Barclay. Minor character? TNG? That would have to be O'Brien. And yes, he is a minor character in TNG. In DS9, he becomes like full cast member. But in TNG, he's a minor character, and he's definitely my favorite. Barclay's all right. I don't mind Barclay. Kevin Scott, gonna watch Avatar 2 tomorrow. Will I be wasting 4.5 hours? No. Watch it in 3D. Don't watch it otherwise, because it's just gonna be all right. Definitely watch it in 3D, and yeah, it's worth it. It's pretty interesting, well done story. So, but I have a feeling since you're watching it tomorrow, you're not gonna be watching it in 3D, which is a shame. Kit 10K, I forgot to mention, with the current run for the Transformers movies, I want to see Megatron in it with Frank Welker as Megatron. Problem is, these are all set like prior to the events of the first Michael Bay Transformers movie, which I know the Michael Bay movies and then the new ones, Bumblebee and Rise of the Beasts, are sort of separate, but kind of the same. So Megatron is encased in ice during this time, because it's like Bumblebee happens in 80 something, and Rise of the Beast happens in 1994. So they can't do that. But you know what I need? No humans in my Transformers movie. Just have it set all on Cybertron, like the beginning of the like there's two scenes in Bumblebee, the beginning and near the middle, where it's just on Cybertron. That's all I need. I need giant robots fighting on their home planet. Have them be the characters instead of the fucking humans. I don't give a flying fuck about a human. I don't need a human analog to put myself in the movie and feel like I can relate to things. No humans in my Transformers movie, please. Thank you. That'd be awesome. But yeah. So Megatron, it would be great to have him back being Frank Welker, but unfortunately they're squandering the time they have with these people being able to perform and being alive, where they should be fucking using that and making the Transformers movies we want to see. But hey, what do I know? Jeff W., there are rumors Turner Classic Movies may be shut down. Okay. That would be a shame if they cut Turner Classic Movies down. Okay. Shay Locomotive Productions says his favorite side character is Pulaski. She was the main cast member for a season. That doesn't count. I know it's only one season, but I wouldn't say that counts. Personally, but that Junkman said, almost said O'Brien. Uh-huh. I'm sure you did. Jason Vinek, hit them likes, super friends. Let's get to 50 likes. We're only at 31, so people aren't listening. Hit that like button, guys. Jeff W., think of the new Transformers movies like the X-Men prequel movies. Yeah. Kind of connected, but kind of more often than not connected. VNX says, seeing Optimus in CG form closer to G1 makes me happy. Just a personal preference. 1000% agree with you, my friend. I'm right there with you on that one. Eric Epperling, Captain, who created the robot Transformers? The Quintessons. Depends on what lore you believe. But yeah, it's widely accepted that the Quintessons created the Transformers. Nick Weeg, hey Cap. Met Chase Masterson at Riverside, Iowa Trek Fest today. My first Trek actor, absolutely wonderful, and gave us a great interview for TV. Posting to my YouTube now. Ooh, yeah. Chase Masterson is awesome. When Sylvia and myself were at Star Trek Vegas in 2013, we told her that we were getting married in Vegas, and she's like, "Oh, is it a Star Trek wedding?" And we're like, "No, we're getting married in a helicopter above the strip at night." She's like, "Oh my God, that's awesome! Way better than a Star Trek wedding." And so she gave us a copy of her CD, one of her CDs signed, and then I got two pictures of her signed as well, as our wedding gift from her. And she's fantastic, 100%. She's fantastic. So, yes, I want to see your interview. That's awesome. Very nice lady. Kaiser Dragon says, "Have you watched Tremors? How many and which ones did you like?" I've only seen the first one. Curtis says, "I hear your pug, Captain." You do. You probably hear both of them. Anyhow. Oh, so yeah, Rise of the Beast was pretty good. It had some very cool action sequences at the end. I think I missed a big chunk in the middle because I would have fallen asleep. I tried to stay awake. Just a lot of it didn't make any sense. But that's Transformers movies for you, especially the Michael Bay ones. This is produced by Michael Bay, but other than that, he has no connection to it. So, but no, it's one I want to get on 3D when it comes out. Hopefully, I'll be able to find a 3D copy of it on Blu-ray for my collection. But yeah, that tie-in at the end was phenomenal. So spoilers, I don't want to mention it, what it is, but totally did not see that coming at all. But it would help both franchises, I think. Hasbro's doing its thing, making their own cinematic universe, I guess. Smart Smears actually just came from Rise of the Beasts. I liked it. I thought you said actually it just came from Rise of the Beasts. Ooh. Pumpkin Spice. Missed it. What did Foley have to say about the sudden cancellation of Prodigy? Fuck CBS and Paramount Plus because they don't understand their fan base and they are so out of touch, it's not even funny. Where the hell did that go? There it is. They're fucking morons. Not only just canceling it, but then removing it from their streaming service like it's fucking damaged goods. So nobody can watch it. And then shopping around for somewhere to play season 2. Hopefully whoever gets season 2 actually fucking puts the money in and has a season 3 and 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8 made. Would be awesome because the show is fucking great. And the other thing that pisses me off is a lot of the groups that I've seen where they're talking about it, everybody's like, "I haven't watched Prodigy, so I don't know." Well, fucking watch it, you dumbass. That's why it's not fucking doing well in ratings, because everybody's like, "It's a kid show. I'm not gonna watch a kid show, yo." It's fucking far. It's head and shoulders above a kid show. It's fucking great, canon wise, storytelling wise. It's a very good show, and it's a very good Star Trek show. And people are gonna find it. People are gonna find it like fucking 6 years from now, after it's been canceled for a few years, and they're gonna watch it and be like, "Oh my God, I had no idea Prodigy was so good. I wish I would have watched it at the time." You think? You fucking think? How long does it take to watch an half an hour show? About half an hour? So fucking watch some of them. For fuck's sakes. It is a fantastic show. You fucking need to watch it. And don't fucking come and comment on Prodigy got canceled. Oh, well, I watch Lower Deck sometimes. It's okay. But I have not seen Prodigy. Well, then don't fucking comment. What the fuck are you commenting for? Just fucking go watch it and see, is this worth cancellation? Hell no, it's not. By the way, go sign the petition. There's a petition floating around to save Prodigy. Shared it from the Trekyards Discord page the other day and on Friday. And yeah, let's fucking save it before they fuck it up. Hashtag hashtag save Star Trek Prodigy. And hashtag bring Star Trek Prodigy back. There. Yeah. If you haven't watched it, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You need to watch it. Kid 10K, I agree with liking the G1 style for Optimus Prime. In the Lego 2K Drive game, I see people making him in the Bayverse version, but I went for G1 version myself. I'm not disappointed with it. Shay Locomotive Productions, I can't believe I have 311 subscribers just from putting a couple of Steam Locomotive videos on my channel. Yeah, Steam Locomotives are awesome, man. Steam Locomotives are cool. Way better than Diesel. Diesel has no Diesel has no character. Diesel has no, like, nuance. You know, the Super Chiefs are kind of nice. But other than that, they're all just fucking the same. Steam Locomotives have character. They have class. They all each have their own personality. And they're fucking something that is just beautiful to watch. Just watch going down the rails. So, yeah, Steam Locomotives way to go. If you like Diesel, I don't know what to tell you. You're wrong. I'll just tell you you're wrong. I've told people they're wrong like 3 times now in this live. Anyway. Eric Martin, 3D. Would you like some more pancakes? Would you like some pancakes? SCTV. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you know, you know. Hated the Mega Man tie-in and Rise of the Beasts. Mega Man tie-in. Jamie, could not agree more about the cancellation. Yay. JL Young, people love this show and want more. Cancel it. Exactly. They're leaving money on the fucking table. This is okay. Here's something that's controversial. I'm sorry about the chat. I'm kind of getting behind the chat, but I'll catch up. Don't worry. Somebody in our group chat earlier said, "Well, it could be worse. Disney could buy Star Trek." And I'm like, actually, I kind of want Disney to buy Star Trek. He's like, "Don't even say that, not even as a joke." And I'm like, no, I'm fucking serious. First of all, I don't think Disney's done a bad job with Star Wars at all. I think it's fucking great. He's like, "Well, what would your Star Trek owned Disney look like?" And I'd be like, well, first of all, they'll do the same thing they did with George Lucas. George Lucas had a lot of ideas for the sequels. They fucking ignored all of them. So anything that Alex Kurtzman has brewing up, they'll just fucking ignore it. We'll get some short run, varied, either series or like mini series, different eras, hopefully, things like that. Plus, we'll get a Star Trek land. Well, it's like Galaxy's Edge. We'll get a Star Trek land, and this is my biggest thing. We'll have merch. Lots of merch of various kinds. Like a build your own phaser, like a build your own lightsaber, build your own starship design. You can have so much cool shit in a Star Trek land. CBS and Paramount are leaving money on the table by not making merchandise. Give us the fucking ships. Playmates is supposed to have a fucking Protostar coming out. I don't know if that's going to happen now. They have a few figures. Fucking please start making Star Trek figures. I know Discovery wasn't popular, but I want a Tilly figure because I'm a pervert. And, you know, I want a Lorca figure because I'm not a pervert. I just think he's cool. I would buy these figures. They are not making merchandise like they did back in the 90s, and they're fucking leaving money on the table as a result. So please, for the love of God, Disney, yes, please buy Star Trek. You couldn't fuck it up any more than Alex Kurtzman did. So, anyway, that's my thoughts on that. There we go. Henchman 37. If they are canceling it, I am getting the Blu-ray for season 1. Good man, Dan. Good man. That rhymed. Yeah. Definitely get Prodigy. It's definitely worth it. Richard says, I'm terrible. I grew out my hair and named the style the Mount Pike. Hope it looks as good as it makes me think I look. Zika, Anamno. Hello to everyone. Hello. Jeff, you have a 3D TV? My God, I thought I was the last one. Still rocking my Samsung 3D set, and I still have a great picture. Yeah, I got a 65-inch Samsung Plasma TV. The Samsung's great. Their 2D to 3D conversion is phenomenal. Yes, I still have a 3D TV. I'm a big fan of 3D and virtual reality, so absolutely. You're not the only one. And I have there's some 3D fan groups on Facebook where you can actually, if you live in North America where they don't fucking sell 3D Blu-rays anymore, you can still get them. I actually know a guy in the UK that can either burn them for me or actually get the actual legit ones. So anytime there's one I need, I just message him. He hooks me up. So yeah, they might as well give season 2 to Cartoon Network. Well, they're shopping around to where to show season 2. So poor Janeway, always getting canceled, and I love Captain Janeway. She didn't get canceled for Voyager, so I don't know what you mean about that. Jamie, that is a great show to grow the fan base when they are ready to watch Strange New Worlds and all their track. Yeah. Jeff W., those that said they wouldn't watch a kids show, I bet they watch Power Rangers. Yeah. I personally despise Power Rangers, but that's just me. I watch other kids shows, it's fine. Renee, Prodigy was the best new Trek in my opinion and genuinely unique Star Trek story. Wow, I totally agree with you. That is amazing. Yes, you're absolutely right. Best new Trek. Yeah, yeah, actually, yeah. Me and Sam, we did a top, like the best Trek shows, and it came out on, as for new Trek anyway, out of new Trek, it came out on top, followed by Lower Decks. They're close. But yeah. So people that don't watch it are just ignorant dipshits. That's fine. Smart Smears, removing a part of Trek lore from streaming services is actually genuinely completely out of touch with the fan base. Also, it sucks because the best Trek shows are the most vulnerable to be canceled. Yep. Curtis says, I'm going to get Prodigy on Blu-ray. Yeah, yes you will. V-neck, my buddy Jason shared the link for the Star Trek Prodigy petition. Go sign it, guys. They probably don't make any fucking difference. I don't think petitions really work at all, but go sign it. Kevin Scott, it's all about money. Also, they need to free up Janeway for Legacy Trek. Sure. Matt Gill, okay, here's my thoughts on the chief engineer. There will be a new chief engineer every season until Scotty is assigned. Yeah, that's kind of what people have speculated. Each steam train has a mind of their own. Yes. Pumpkin Spice, the new Gennady Tartakovsky Cartoon Network series Warrior Eternal is pretty good. Since he works with Cartoon Network again, we need a symbionic Titan resolution movie or mini. I have no fucking clue what anything you just said was. Smart Spears, Lower Decks and Prodigy were my two favorite new Trek shows. Also, love or hate Discovery. I'm not happy with two shows about a new crew on a new ship in a new era being canned. I'm nervous about CBS's priorities. Pretty well said, actually. Because Discovery, now that it moved to the future, was on its own to just do what it had to do and not screw things up. So, Kit 10K, you like steam locomotives? I have a member in my scale model club who is an RC boat that is actually steam powered. I don't care about steam powered boats, but locomotives, hell yeah. Kaiser Dragon, I still have all of Prodigy on Paramount Plus. Pumpkin Spice, Seth MacFarlane wanted Universal to buy Star Trek. Yes. Kloonberg, Warner Brothers should buy Star Trek. Yes, somebody should. Get it the fuck out of the hands of CBS and Paramount. They don't know what the fuck they're doing with it. Obviously. Pumpkin Spice, too many streaming services now. That's why they make these desperate moves to try to make money on anything. Pumpkin Spice is Guy in the UJ. I don't know what the fuck the UJ is, so the Underjunk, the Ultra Jello. I don't fucking know what UJ stands for, so. Kaiser Dragon, do you have Jurassic Park in 3D? Yes. I think. I'd have to go through my 3D listings, but yes, I believe I do. Amazon. All right, I'm gonna look up the Picard thing. All right, for fuck's sakes. Let's sign in again. Sign in. Yeah. Please tell me that's the right password. That is the incorrect password. Well, then it's probably this one. Oh my god, no. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Any Henchman 37's here. Here's my buddy Dan. He was with me the other night, and the night I was late for my live. Anyway, he can attest to the train that held me up. Anyway, he'll verify that I wasn't coughing all the time as much as I am on this live. So, not that you guys give a shit. It's okay. Okay, let's see. Where's the big one? The gift set. Maybe it's not on there. Hold on. Sorry, I just wanted to share with you guys what's in this damn gift set. Collectors. There we go. All right. So, it's on treknews.net. A 54-disc Picard Legacy Collection, Star Trek Picard Season 3 Complete Series Blu-ray box set announced. Let's see. So, finally, on October 17th, 2023, fans can get their hands on Star Trek Picard Legacy Edition, a 54-disc set containing the entirety of Star Trek The Next Generation, all 4 TNG movies, and all 3 seasons of Star Trek Picard. So all of TNG, all 4 TNG movies, and all seasons of Picard. This limited set also includes an exclusive edition of The Wisdom of Picard featuring brand new artwork and quotes, along with a one-of-a-kind deck of playing cards, very similar to the one they used in the end of the last episode of Season 3. A magnet sheet featuring all of Captain Picard's badges. Oh, it's a magnet sheet. All of his badges and 4 custom Chateau Picard drink coasters. There's no word yet on pricing or pre-order availability. Unfortunately, there are no details about a 4K release for any of these items. But I've heard it's like $260 or so. Where the fuck? My God, man. Let's see. All right. That dude Vince. I enjoyed Power Rangers when I was 8 or 9, 92 or 93, but I'm an adult. I find it unwatchable. I didn't even like it. I didn't like it when it first came out, so. But I was older too. Pumpkin Spice, guy in the UK, Samuel Cockings. Yeah. Guy in the UJ. Pumpkin Spice guy in the UK. What about him? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about again. Yes, it's Samuel. Sure. I don't like Power Rangers either. It's a bit cheesy. PlayStation awesome. Power Rangers is awesome. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, that's fine. Hypno Amber. Hi, everyone. This made my night to see y'all. We're on here. Hey, welcome. So hit like. Let's get to 50 likes. We need another 7 likes. I think we can do it. Smart Smears. The way so many Trek fans are anti-animation is actually sad. That's one way the Star Wars fan base has one up on us. Yeah, you can do more in the world of, or the universe of Star Trek with animation because you can make more creative aliens. You can do a lot more freaky stuff. So, Kevin Scott says, I haven't watched Prodigy, but now you convinced me, so I'll watch it. Yes, please watch it. And keep in mind that the first 3 episodes feel a little bit like Star Wars Clone Wars, but then it gets very good and very good Star Trek, and it's very high stakes, too. That dude Vince, Smart Smears, I like watching Rebels and Bad Batch, but I think the animation itself kind of sucks. Pumpkin Spice, a Symbionic Titan is pretty good. Recommend it. Okay. Hypno Amber, my prediction is that they will drop the Academy show just so they can bankroll Legacy. They know people want Legacy, and they know Terry can work with smaller budgets. That dude Vince, Warner Brothers Discovery can barely keep afloat at the moment. I'd rather Disney buy Trek. Donnie Pearson says, on the contrary, I believe not all generations of the Power Rangers are perfect, nor are those of Super Sentai, for that matter. Steamship technology advanced greatly in the 1800s due to mail contracts between North America and Europe. Led the luxury cruise liners too, like on the Titanic. Donnie says, I honestly doubt that Paramount would sell Star Trek to a different I also doubt that. I wasn't saying that they were going to. But the conversation came up. Please don't let Disney get it. I think Disney should get it because I think they would do wonders for it. Richard Koloff says, you may not believe it, but back in the early 90s, I was Mr. Doohan's assistant. It was awesome. I brought him tea for signing autographs. Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. Donnie Pearson, honestly, I would say that Netflix would be the new worldwide home for Star Trek Prodigy. Very likely. Pumpkin Spice, Henchman 37, LOL. New Venture Brothers movie coming soon. Hope they continue the series afterwards, too. Yeah. Hypno Amber, some industry article came out that Paramount has 2 years left. I think that Paramount should merge with Amazon Prime. Then they would be Paramount Prime. My name is Paramount Prime. Donnie Pearson, either that or maybe Pluto TV. Pluto TV is indeed a Paramount business. That dude Vince, I thought but Pluto was NBC. Huh. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Pumpkin Spice, Picard seasons 1 to 3 is better left forgotten. Clone of Jonathan, We Can Dream. It was canceled before the merger. Jamie says Paramount never had a good history of in-house TV network and did not change when they went to streaming. That dude Vince, season 3 season 3 of Picard was amazing. Fucking dying. Yes, it was. Hypno Amber. Disney won't take Trek as they already have Marvel's Star Wars and are banking on Doctor Who on the side. Doctor Who will be having spin-off shows too. They're getting Doctor Who? When the fuck did this happen? Not that I care, but... Pumpkin Spice. Surprised you guys are all not up in arms with the rise of the Pink Ladies being canceled too. The fuck is that? That sounds like a porno series. What? Pumpkin Spice. Oh, I just read that one. Never mind. Chris Tenorino. I want to see an IDW comic crossover of Star Trek meeting Dragon Ball. No, please no. Why? In what way are they linked? Eric Martin. 54 Blu-rays. It should come on wheels. Pumpkin Spice. The guy in the UK who burns stuff for you. LOL. Oh, it's not Samuel. No. It's somebody from one of these 3D groups on Facebook. They know that the North American distribution is shit, so they supply them to us. You just got to get in the groups and get to know people. I'm not going to give you his name or anything, but it's not Samuel. No. Samuel gives less than 2 fucks about 3D, and yeah, no, it's not Samuel. Chris Tenorino, the Netflix Power Rangers movie was weird. Pumpkin Spice, Enterprise G, Drunken Captain 7, please no. Get 10K. Speaking of Netflix, season 3 of The Witcher is supposed to start soon, and I can't wait to finally see it. Yes, the last season with Henry Cavill, which sucks. I think eventually all of Paramount Plus will be on Amazon, and the original Hulu, Amazon, and Netflix remaining. That dude Vince, Rise of the Pink Ladies was the Grease show. Okay. Yay. Jeff W. Disney Plus will be getting the new season of Doctor Who for US streaming after the 60th anniversary special in November. Wow, that's cool. Pumpkin Spice, LOL, Rise of the Pink Ladies. Some Grease movie prequel. I don't. Okay, cool. Richard says you should say Octothorpe to be different instead of hashtag. An Octothorpe. Octothorpe saves Star Trek Prodigy. Power. Oh my God, Samuel's here. He heard me say that he doesn't give a shit about 3D movies. Loved Avatar 1 and 2 in 3D, actually. I'd always see a good 3D movie in cinema if I had the choice. I really enjoy 3D, actually. Bitch. Heading to bed now. Yeah, but you have no interest in it beyond that. Like, you would rather get, what I was saying was you'd rather get 4K as opposed to a 3D. And I'd rather get 3D and watch it on my 3D TV at home. That's what I'm saying. You're more of 4K. Whatever. Bitch. Eric Martin, we are definitely headed for a streaming service consolidation. Too many of them are bleeding money. The Witcher is so good. It is. But banana pancakes are awesome. Power 543 fan films. Well, I'd buy a 50-pound disc if it was 4K disc plus 3D disc. Then 40-pound just 4K. Bitch. I'm just saying, you're more of a 4K guy. I'm a 3D guy. I have a great 3D collection and I want to get more, and I'm going to always have a 3D TV or a 3D projector. I wish they would fucking start making 3D TVs again, but my Samsung's fucking great. I don't need 4K. I don't know. You know what I meant. I wasn't dissing you in any way. I know you like 3D movies to see them in the theater, but whatever. Nobody understands me. It's fine. Pumpkin Spice. DC movies have been bombing left and right since 2020. Wonder Woman 1984. The big 2017 Justice League failure wasn't enough to a clue for WB. Yes. Kit 10K. Speaking of Henry Cavill, I've heard he's in consideration for the next James Bond. Don't know if it's true, but I'd love to see him as James Bond because he's a talented actor. He was in the Man from U.N.C.L.E. movie, though, which is really fucking great, by the way. I think he would make a great James Bond as well, but if you haven't seen The Man from U.N.C.L.E., I would suggest go check it out. It's really good. Eric Martin says, I actually find the active 3D on a good TV better than the movie theater 3D. Well, yes, because the theater 3D is passive matrix. My TV and your TV are active matrix. All right, I'll get into explaining this again. Passive matrix basically displays half the resolution per eye, and you don't need the glasses aren't powered. They're just, so it only shows you half the resolution per eye, right? Active matrix has powered glasses that have shutters, and it shows each eye the same high resolution. It doesn't split the resolution to make two images to make it 3D. It keeps them all together and has this. So yes, the resolution on an active matrix TV is way better than a passive matrix 3D TV. But in the theaters, they use passive matrix because it's such a big fucking screen that the resolution really doesn't matter. So that's why they just have the passive matrix glasses. There you go. Hope you learned something. Samuel says, "Bitch," in my last is my last word. My feelings have been stomped upon yet again by Mr. Commander Cockings. I shall never recover. That dude Vince, I love buying physical 4K UHDSs. Okay. Chris Tenorino, Paramount Plus must do an I want a John Archer rent South Park bigger, longer, uncut movie to leading cursing Star Trek. Paramount Plus must do an I want a John Archer rent South Park bigger, longer, uncut movie to leading cursing on Star Trek. Either my dyslexia just fucking really kicked in, or I'm having a stroke, maybe, or possibly I don't know what else is happening. I did not understand any of that. Hey Samuel, keep up the great work on the short film, says Kit. Pumpkin Spice says 90s were the latest. 90s were the latest for the Man from Uncle movie. Yes. Kluenberg says, I wish we would get an Uncle sequel. Yes, Man from Uncle needs a sequel for sure. But if he's going to be James Bond, then he can't also be the spy from Man from Uncle, because that would just be confusing to people. So Samuel says, thanks, Kit. New ones coming very soon, and a GoFundMe, which is almost at 3,000 pounds of 4,000 pounds. Good times if people keep helping a little. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That dude Vince, last 3D movie I saw in theaters was Captain America: First Avenger. Was great in 3D. That was the very first 3D movie that I bought on Blu-ray, I think. Maybe not. That's the movie that I was playing when I learned that my first 3D TV that I bought, my Samsung 55-inch, had an issue, because when I was playing 3D, there would be a strange pixel effect in certain scenes. That's the movie I noticed it most clearly on. And yeah, I got the TV replaced because it was under warranty and upgraded to the bigger one. Samuel says the name's Cockings. Commander Cockings. Indeed. Pumpkin Spice. New Aqua Teen Hunger Force episodes coming out soon too. Hilarious show. Yes. Donnie Pearson, no profanity in Star Trek Prodigy though. Why would there be? Eric Martin, Sam is starting to sound like Jesse from Breaking Bad. Science, bitches! Pumpkin Spice, South Park Uncut shown on Enterprise's movie night. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, Cow's mama's bitch. She's a big fat bitch. She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's me, no bitch. She's a stupid little bitch. She's a bitch to all the boys and girls. I don't know all the words exactly. I do know all the words. I just not functioning. Cannot compute. Does not. Okay. Pumpkin Spice. I just read that. Kludenberg, I want Miramax to buy Star Trek so we could get that rumored Tarantino Star Trek movie. Donnie Pearson, Paramount co-owns Miramax. Chris Tenorino, what type of projector is NX01 on MovieNet? I don't know. I don't know. Donnie Pearson, honestly, I thought Grease Rise of the Pink Ladies was an okay show for me. This is the first time hearing about it. But when I hear Grease Rise of the Pink Ladies, I definitely think porn. I don't know why. Could be that Grease is a lubricant. Could be that Pink Ladies love and kisses and all your pink parts. I don't know, but it definitely comes off wrong to me, and it doesn't work for me. Kit 10K, when you talked about the Matrix, of each 3D version, I wonder what the Nintendo 3DS would fall under, since you didn't need special glasses to see it in 3D. The clarity with the 3DS was excellent. Yeah, they're working on TVs that do that too, which you won't need glasses for, but you need optimal viewing angle. The DS was the same way. I don't know what that technology is called, but yes, That'll eventually be a thing. There'll be 3D TVs that won't require glasses. That's like the next gen. They already have them in Japan and stuff, but yeah, I just hope that the 3D movies I currently own can be played and work in that format. So, and I don't see why they couldn't, honestly. Pumpkin Spice. DePaul would have a Vulcan stroke trying to understand South Park. Yes. Jamie, only way to buy Star Trek from Paramount is to buy Paramount. Or God 6. How about Futurama? How about it? I think it's great. Hypno Amber. Everyone has to come out to Colorado to eat at the refurbished Casa Bonita. The South Park guys own it. Nice. Kid 10K. I could sing Kyle's mom as a bitch. In fact, I used to do it for my friends and would get everyone laughing their asses off. There you go. Kluenberg. I am doing great. Oh. Guys, let's keep the hi, how are yous? How's your life? Let's respond to it. Kind of off there. Josh Henricks. Hey, Captain Foley, was just watching Adam Savage's Tested channel and saw you at Cameo 1326 in the making of the Enterprise G. Really? I didn't know that. I've literally had maybe 40, 47, 48 people message me since that came out saying, check out this video at timestamp 1326. And I thank you. I was there. I did that on purpose. That was strategic to get into the shot for Tested. So I was hoping that they wouldn't have a cutaway or B footage rolling over the spot where I was. And thank God they didn't. And then if you watch my video, you see that from across the room. And then you also, I talked to Bill and Norm for a second as I'm going through getting my videos of all the models. So thank you. Yes, I do know that. But yes, 1326 is now my new magic number. It should be like I should make a new Star Trek ship and just have it NCC 1326 because that's like important number now. 40 million to renovate Casa Bonita. How expensive will that menu be? Curtis says, I have all the Futurama on DVD and Blu-ray. Futurama is a great show. It's not that pricey, honestly, and they hired like some big-time chefs to make it better. Most of the money went to needed repairs. Pumpkin Spice says, last season of Futurama was uninspired. USS White Oaks, NCC 1326. White Oaks is a stupid goddamn name for a ship. USS Augusta. That's actually not bad. Anyway. Chris Generino. What if Star Trek view screens of TOS reboot? What if Star Trek view screens of TOS reboot will be looking like first-person shooter HUD? Okay, I don't know what to say. It was this Pug. No. White Oaks. What does that mean? London, Ontario, is called the Forest City. We got a lot of trees, and it's divided up into different areas of the city, obviously. I am located in the White Oaks area of London. It's just called White Oaks. White Oaks Mall is a couple blocks away from me. So it's just, we're in the White Oaks area. So that's what Eric was referring to. It's that simple. Futurama is being rebooted by Hulu. Randy Oakes from Chips was 70s hot. Okay. Perfect. Eric Martin, I may have to borrow some 3D Blu-rays as I have uses at my TV in a while. Yeah, nobody borrows my shit. Nice try, but no. I don't lend my stuff out to anybody. I've made that mistake before in the past, and it's always bit me in the ass. So no, I'll come over. I'll bring one over, and we can watch it together. But I'm not lending my Blu-rays out. Sorry. That's just a personal rule I have now. Plus, I don't help anybody move because I'm too old for that shit. So I'm having a drink. Nobody's super chatted for it, but I just want to drink. To celebrate our 51 likes. There you go. I hit over 50 likes. So perfect. Cheers. Pumpkin spice. I see. Too bad you don't live near Twin Pines Mall. Hypno Amber, 42 peeps are in the chat right now. Looks like we are the answer to everything. Sure. Pumpkin spice. They still make Blu-rays? Yes. Of course they do. Now you're at 53, so never mind. I see what you're doing there. 42, got you. Chris Simkin, you got 52 at my end, Captain. I got 53 here now. I got 53, you say I got 54. It always happens. People are like, you got this many, and I'm like, no, I got one less, and I got more on-screen statistics here than you guys do. So I think mine are more accurate. Kid 10K, I'm with you on lending my stuff. I've been screwed over more times than I want to remember. Also, I just PayPal'd you $20. Oh my God. Thank you, Kit. What the hell is this? Refreshing. I'm refreshing the email. I don't know if there was a message you wanted me to read. If there is, just throw it in the chat here on YouTube because I'm not seeing anything here. Just reading an email that I did not know about. So there we go. All right. Yet Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus will remain standalone streaming services. Chris Tenorino, Babylon 5, The Road Home. Pumpkin Spice, that Iron Man sequence in that last Transformers movie was ridiculous. Oh, not really. Because it ties into their exosuits that they have in Transformers the movie. Daniel has one. Spike also has one. So no, not really. Not at all. And it actually ties in completely well with the actual twist at the end with who hands him the business card, because that's kind of what the first of their movie was like. They had those weird suits, similar, not the same. So yeah, no, it's absolutely not weird at all. It actually works pretty well. Unless you mean pumpkin spice, unless you mean it's ridiculous as in super cool. I don't know. Eric Martin, so asking to borrow the Camaro would be out of the question. Yeah, no, Sylvia hasn't even driven the Camaro. The only person that's driven the Camaro, my Camaro, besides me and the mechanics that have to fix it, has been my dad. And that was just once because, well, we won't get into that. But anyway, so yeah, nobody drives my car. If I fuck up my car, that's my responsibility. It's on me. I have nobody to blame but myself. If somebody else fucks up my car, there's gonna be issues. Donnie Pearson, so I'm so hyped about Babylon 5, The Road Home. Cool. Speaking of Disney Plus, I'm also hyped about the final season of the High School Musical, the series. Are you fucking kidding me? That's what it's called? High School Musical, the series. Okay. By the way, Eric, you never did tell me if it was Roadhouse. You never did clarify if I was correct, which I clearly fucking know that I am, but You better clarify it for everybody else. Hypno Amber. But I think Hulu and Apple TV will eventually merge. Netflix and Disney will stand alone. Dun, dun, dun. Richard says, I can't remember. Are you drinking tea? Not right now. No. Pumpkin Spice. Could never get into Babylon 5. I enjoyed Babylon 5. Never finished it all, but I really enjoyed it. Hypno Amber. Oh, but I forgot that Hulu and Disney are joining forces, so I don't know. Chris Tenorino. What's next? G.I. Joe meets MLP. The Metropolitan Lion Police? What the fuck is MLP? People just assume I'm going to know all these acronyms, and I don't. G.I. Joe meets MLP. I don't know what that means. Jeff W. Well, was it confirmed Tilly from Discovery was in St. Louis with the Gateway Arch references? Is from St. Louis. I don't know. I don't even remember the Arch references, so no, I don't know if it's ever confirmed where she's from. Richard says, why, when there's so much smoke here, are you coughing? You're definitely not here. We're not going to get into my cough again today, thank you. But that makes no fucking sense. Why, when there's so much smoke here, are you coughing? Well, you smoke, you cough when there's smoke. And then you go on to say, you're definitely not here. No, I'm not there where you are. If you're there and you have smoke and you're coughing, I feel bad for you. Why am I coughing when there's here and there's no smoke? We talked about that earlier in the live. I don't know what to tell you. Did not like mashing the Beast Wars series and 1986 Transformers movie plots was awful, and they left out major characters in both, and Unicron was already in the 2017 movie. Yeah, fuck off with Unicron. It has no connection to the 2017 movie, thank Christ. And mashing Beast Wars and G1 characters? Did you watch Beast Wars? My God, man. The end of season 2 and season 3 are... The G1 characters are super important. So I have no problem with them mashing them. They're not mashing them together. They're made to be together. Anyway. Chuck Jones. There's talk Star Trek Party has been canceled. Is it official? Yes, it is. We're doing a live about that on Monday. Eric Martin, it was Roadhouse. Take it easy, Francis. Empathy cough, maybe. MLP takes on the Decepticons, lol. I don't know what the fuck that means. My Little Pony. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Anyway, moving on. That dude Vince. I live in the Louis area and don't think that was a reference to the arch here. Chris Tenorino. What is Chakotay's mission to meet up with... What is Chakotay's mission to meet up with Neelix? I don't know. Richard says you don't have black pupils. We better have black pupils. That's how human eyes work. My irises aren't black, but... Darth Brando. Captain Foley, did they tell you you photobombed Adam Savage channel at Wonderfest? At 1326, yes. Many times. And I knew that because I strategically got myself in there while they were filming so that would be in a tested video. So thank you. Yes, I'm well aware. Just what I wish I would have sucked my gut in. Because I look like a fat fuck. But oh well, it is what it is. And we talked about that earlier, Darth, so That's why I was like, reacted that way. Pumpkin Spice, the guy from the last Transformers movie, is also a brony. Well, I know what a brony is, but are you talking about the Noah character? How do you know he's a brony? What? Hypnoamber, prediction for the next episode of Strange New Worlds. I feel better about Kirk knowing that it's an alternate timeline. I'm talking about the trailer. Have not seen the trailer. Don't like to see the trailer. I like to be surprised. But thank you for ruining it for me that Kirk's in it and it's an alternate timeline. That's awesome. I have no thoughts on it and no predictions. Pumpkin Spice, the 86 movie, not the G1 series. Oh my god, what are we talking about now? Mashing Beast Tours up with the 86 movie. Like 1986? That is G1. What are you fucking talking about? They're the same thing. G1 and the 86 movie, that's G1. Which are in Beast Wars. Don't know how well you know your Transformers lore, but I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Jeff W. says she had some Gateway Arch snow globes in her quarters and wondered if the arch was still around when they first arrived in the 32nd century. Oh, then I would assume yes. Maybe that's where she's from. And I never got that, but would make sense. Hey, Raymond Anders is here. Hello, sir. Just dropped up saying ha. Good to see you, man. Eric Martin, please don't get so close to the screen. I'll pay real money if you'd stop. Well, I'm waiting. Clone Jonathan, extreme close up. Hypnoamber, sorry, Cap. I will go to the corner for a timeout now. That dude Vince. I don't watch the episode trailers for that exact reason, right? Yeah, like to be surprised. Chuck Jones, for all Michelle Hurd fans, she has a scene in The Walking Dead. Dead City pilot. Is she wearing the red dress? Is that who we're talking about? Michelle Hurd. Who the hell is Michelle Hurd? She's Girardi, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Get 10K. Suck your gut in. Like what Peter Venkman had the other Ghostbusters do when he walked in the museum. Yuck. Yeah. Suck your gut in, guys. We're the Ghostbusters. Yeah. Captain Peckins. Hey, Cap. How are you today? I'm well. Donnie says, on the contrary, I love Once and Always. It's like the Star Trek Picard of the Power Rangers. I don't care about Power Rangers, Donnie. Speaking of, I'm rewatching that Netflix special right now in addition to this and a few other YouTube live streams. How do you watch multiple live streams? I can just picture like Donnie sitting back in his big leather armchair with like 16 TV screens in front of him like a fucking Bond villain. They're just fucking YouTube. All the audio is overlapping. It's all just, he's just like, because he always brags about how he's watching like 15 fucking things at once. I don't understand how that happens. Hurd is Raffi. Oh, no, nobody cares. Yeah. Chris Tenorino, I want Picard to... That's Allison Pill. Yeah, Allison Pill plays Girardi. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, my bad. Ignore the red dress comment. Chris Tenorino, I want Picard to discover an Iconian gateway on Earth to spoof Stargates. Pumpkin Spice, Michelle Hurd is the junkie girl from Picard. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares about her character, I'm sorry to say. I'm just kidding. She's a good actress and all that jazz. Pumpkin Spice Power Rangers, LOL, the dumbing down of America for sure. Eric Martin, I'd like a sequel to The Last Starfighter. Well, you're getting one. They've been they've been talking about one forever, but apparently there is one in the works in development right now. Um, and it's not going to be a reimagining. It's not going to be a reboot. It's a sequel, and that'll be fucking awesome. Pumpkin Spice must be said. Girardi was a hottie. And Darth Brando says, "You looked great." I did not. Do you see my fucking gut? I I appreciate the sentiment, but no, I should have like sucked in a bit more. A lot of people see tested, so. Pumpkin Spice is serious. That movie is 40 years old. And I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're talking about mashing up Beast Wars and 86 Transformers, and it's like that's G1. And if you watch Beast Wars, the end of season 2 and pretty much a lot of season 3 is the Maximals and the Autobots, like the original G1 characters. So I don't know what you mean by you don't like mashing them up on screen. If that's what we've been talking about, I don't even know if that's still the same conversation that we've been having. But anyway, Chris Tenorino, how much did he spend on his computer and movies? Is it over 9,000? Probably. Hip November. Alison Pill was in a great show called Dave. It's got a very Black Mirror vibe. Kid 10K. The Last Starfighter was cool, but the special effects for it have not aged well. Why would they? That was like one of the first movies that included that amount of CGI. And for the time, considering that movie was rushed, and so were those effects to get it on screen, they were literally working like right up till they had to ship them out to theaters to get that done. So considering all that, I think it fucking is great. And I love the look of it. I love the feel of that movie because of those effects. So I hate when people fucking diss on old CGI effects, especially when they're not made to look realistic per se. If you have a live action shot with like people being chased by a CGI monster and it looks really janky, then yeah, you can complain about that to some degree. But you got to remember that everything's a product of its time and what they were capable of back then. But when people like harp on the fact that Beast Wars, the animation's unwatchable, absolutely 100% is not. It might be an acquired taste for some people, sure, but it's actually really fucking great for the time. Again, Beast Wars was like the first fully animated show. Mainframe Entertainment made Beast Wars and Reboot at the same time, and they were cutting edge graphics. Yes, they look a little janky now in some spots that kind of look janky at the time. I absolutely adore that animation style, and I think it's fun. So I hate when people complain about stuff like that. Jeff W. Any word on what happened to that Battlestar series that was supposed to be on Peacock? I haven't heard anything about that, no. Pumpkin Spice, might as well get Zach Galligan out of the old folks' home for Gremlins 3 then. Last Starfighter 2. Well, it's not going to follow Alex Rogan. It's going to follow like somebody that knew him. He might be in it. It's not going to be about him. He's not going to be the main character. But yeah. Eric Martin, I'm sure the Admiral loves you just the way you are. I'm sure she does too. Pumpkin Spice, no new Battlestar needed. Sequest DSV was a better plotline and direction. Could be really good. It's all about the subs, baby. That dude Vince. I loved Reboot and Beast Wars. Yeah. Chris Tenorino. What if Voyager on Star Trek TMP went to Unicron? That'd be cool. Pumpkin Spice. Never liked CG animation. Traditional hand-drawn is the way to go. Disagree. One of my favorite movies is Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. Completely CG. And I love that animation style. I think CG animation's fucking great. So, .com says last Starfighter effects were 80s synth pure gold kitsch. Loved it, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, considering if you watch the behind the scenes on that, they were fucking scrambling to get that done, to get it out to theaters. So a lot of those effects were rushed and weren't quite as polished as they would have liked. So I give them credit for what they did. And would I like to see a remastered one? Fuck yeah. I would love a remastered Last Starfighter with brand new updated visual effects, but then also have the option to watch the original one as well. Because there's something to be said about the feel of that movie when you watch that. Sakura Tessin needs a live action movie. I have no idea what the fuck that is, so I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, let's see. Can we get another? Oh, that's never mind. I was gonna say, can we get another $40? Would be a good number, but that's a little too much. 56 likes. Can we get 60 likes? Another 4 likes would be awesome. Get 10K. Sequest DSV is a show that deserves another run, reboot, continuation. I don't care. It deserves a comeback. Yeah. Sequest DSV, man. I used to watch that like back in the day. I don't remember a lot about it or a lot of the episodes, but remember Darwin was a dolphin, and the kid on that show, the Wesley Crusher, if you will, of that show, killed himself, committed suicide a few years later, which is a shame, of course. Don't remember a lot about the show, honestly. I wonder if it's available to watch anywhere. It'd be fun to go back and watch that. I've been rewatching The Greatest American Hero, which is also fucking great. And when I say great, honestly, a lot of these shows that I say are great from my childhood are on rewatch cringy sometimes, and it really makes me wonder what the fuck was wrong with me as a kid. But it's a nostalgia factor. It's what was around that, where you watched it, like at your grandma's house, which in my case was the case for a lot of them. And then going outside and playing with the toys and stuff. But watching them now, it's like some of them are like, this episode is kind of shit. But hey, it makes you feel great. Plus, you got all this money, so you go buy the fucking toys for it, and you're like trying to recapture that feel of being young. It's a weird phenomenon, I gotta say. But yeah, going back and watching like some of the stuff I used to love when I was a kid, it's nostalgia feels for why it's so great and why I love it. Because honestly, the quality in some cases just was not there. But hey. DSV is leaving Peacock at the end of the month. Oh no. Chris Tenorino, what if Hoshi Sato had found Doctor Who and gave him to Malcolm Reed? Pumpkin Spice reboot, best way to go. 93 Sequest had no idea what it wanted to do. Just no gay Darwin voice or Lucas Dork Kid. Pumpkin Spice says, I don't think anyone watches Peacock streaming services. Get 10K, Sequest DSV. Season 1 and 2 are available on DVD. I have them. Season 3, I can't find it. And Jonathan Brandis from the show is the one who committed suicide. Yes, that's his name. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to buy I don't want to get the DVDs. That's when I would like to go back and watch, like, through a streaming service. But anyway. On that note, I think I will call it there, guys. I'm going to go downstairs and do some other stuff. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. Everybody that super chatted, thank you so much. Eric, that's basically just you. But that dude Vince. Good night. Good night. So, yeah, join us. I might do a live tomorrow. I might do a live tomorrow or tomorrow night. We'll see. But stay tuned for that, or just check out our content. We got a episode coming out tomorrow on the uniforms from this last episode of Strange New Worlds, and we got some other content coming out Monday, Tuesday, and also we have a live. We're gonna have a live on Monday. I think talking specifically about Prodigy and the cancellation, because that's just bullshit. So if you can join us for those, please do so. So until next time, I'm Captain Foley. You guys are you guys, and I'll see you later.